Christian from KeeperStop.com with a video on choosing the correct goalkeeper glove cut for you. Choosing the correct cut of the goalkeeper glove is very important. Goalkeepers with wide or slender hands will require different cuts. The cut helps determine the overall amount of the room in the fingers and the backhand, adding to the overall comfort and control of the goalkeeper glove. Here are the basics to help you determine the best fit from widest to narrow. Flat palm is for a goalkeeper with wider hands. We have an Uhlsport example. All right. What makes a flat palm glove is that you can see is that you have seams on the outside on the palm side and on the backhand side. So that creates a wider area for inside the glove. And it's usually characterized by some kind of mesh or breathable material inside. But again, you can see seams on the outside. So if you're a goalkeeper with larger or bigger fingers, a wider backhand area or palm area, or even a very muscular forearm as you slide your goalkeeper glove on, a wide palm glove may be perfect for you. Variations could be, for example, the Uhlsport Tension Green Super Grip. So characterized again by the wide outside seam on the palm side, but what they've done is they've added almost a negative cut through the actual gusset here, which makes it tighter into the backhand. So you still have a large finger patch area, characteristic of a flat palm, but a little bit tighter through the backhand. So this is how that different glove companies can go ahead and offer variations. Another example of that could be the One Glove Geo. All right, the Geo blade here, and again, you're going to see that the palm side has the seam on the outside, and the backhand, as you can see inside the fingers here. But then again, they've utilized maybe even some roll characteristics on the pointer finger as well as on the pinky finger. So it's a lot of latex to ball contact, but brings some of that extra material that you see with a flat palm a little bit closer to the outside of the glove. Utilizing another Uhlsport glove, you have the Super Soft Bionic, and what they describe their glove, it's a traditional flat palm cut, but what they call it is just an ergonomic, so they can use different words for it. So outside seam, and a confusing example is you have a Reusch. Reusch has flat palm as a lot of their foundations, but as you can see here is you have a roll pointer finger, which gives it a little bit of a tighter. The pinky is the same, a little bit tighter, but still, as you can see, the palm side of the glove still that flat cut for on the outside. So characteristic of a flat palm cut, but again, what they call it is a dual rolled expanse cut ESS. So when you look at a glove, really look at where the seams are. Are they on the outside, are they inside, or is it rolled at the fingertips? An example of a roll finger can be the Elite Black Real. So you can see here is that the latex on the palm are stitched up into the backhand, so it has this rolled feature to it. And a true roll finger has all the fingers that are rolled, so from outside to middle. So again, hybrid cuts can have variations of flat and roll, but this is a traditional roll. Another example of a traditional roll would be the Tuto glove, the Tuto Maximus Elite roll finger. So if we look at both gloves, we have that roll design, and what happens is your hand slides into an envelope of latex, and that envelope of latex gives you a lot of latex to ball contact. So you're going to slide your hand in. All right, and as you can see, no matter which way the ball twists and turns the latex, you're going to have a lot of latex to ball contact. And you can go ahead and see that in the Black Real as well. So another thing to consider while you have these gloves is not only the extra room that it gives you by having a different cut, but when you have a finger protection glove such as the Black Real, which is that roll finger we're talking about, we want to make sure that it feels comfortable in the palm and the cut, but as well as the backhand. And the Black Real does because it has finger protection and it has adequate room in there. So we have to be concerned with what's inside the glove once we start going from the widest cut to now a little bit more narrow. So we're moving from flat palm to roll, which starts to decrease the room on the side of the fingers as well as the side of the glove and the backhand. Variations of the roll finger, we'll go ahead and utilize some real-time examples. We have the Reusch Prisma Pro G3 Evolution. Okay, and what we have here, as you can see, is you have a roll finger. So at the tippity top, where you actually catch the ball, where you're going to have a lot of contact with the ball, you have a roll. Because again, no matter which way the ball twists and turns the latex, a lot of latex to ball contact. And what Reusch has done here is they made it a little bit more narrow, so there's not a lot of extra room inside the actually finger area, and it actually pulls it in a little bit on the side. So it starts off as a roll finger, makes it a little bit tighter, eliminates the seam here. So again, this could be a variation to a roll finger, but again, it starts off as that roll finger tip, which is where you catch the ball and have the most control. Another great variation of this is the Uhlsport Finger Surround. This gives you a lot of great latex to ball contact, characteristic of that roll finger, stitched up into the backhand to create that roll finger design. Okay, but you also have some negative cut characteristics here. As you can see, as a negative cut would be, it's almost an internal stitch which pulls that stitch inside, but you still have that roll finger characteristic, but again, a tighter fit. Another variation of a roll finger. Now we have the negative cut. Utilizing the Adidas Ace Classic Pro as an example, it's for goalkeepers with long fingers and slender palms. My meat hooks have a hard time getting into some negative cut gloves because again, it's just a little bit tighter. So within goalkeeper gloves in general, you're going to have different negative cuts that fit differently. Now, if you're a goalkeeper that prefers that tighter fit, you know, this could be an option for you. Characteristics of it: internal seams. So you have that internal seam on the palm side, you have a gusset on the side, which is just material, but it's tighter against your fingers. Okay, so we're going to utilize the BP as your next example. So this is the Elite Sport BP. So you're going to see a seam on the inside, seam in a latex gusset. And the latex gussets are nice because it adds a little bit more latex to the overall glove. So it still feels tight when you actually put it on, but the BP has a little bit extra room in the backhand. Every goalkeeper glove fits different. Every goalkeeper glove manufacturer has variations, and because they're made in different factories around the world, you're going to have different cuts and different feels and even different sizing. So this still fits great. It actually probably fits me better than the Adidas does because I have a little bit wider, more substance and width to my backhand, to my forearms. So this fits a little bit more natural for me. So again, this is the Elite Sport BP utilizing the negative cut. Another great example is the One Glove Flux. This is actually signed by Rob Elliott, so this is actually a goalkeeper glove that pros were using. Now again, negative cut because it has the stitching on the inside, pulling the material in, latex gusset, and the backhand material being pulled in by that stitch as well. So if I slide it on, we have similar sized hands. I'm gonna feel, he's a size 10 actually, but okay, so I feel a little bit tighter in my hand. So this is slightly too big for me, but you can still feel that the glove is being pulled on. About a negative cut, you can't feel the stitching on the inside. It's a seamless touch. It's just to go ahead and create a tighter width through the finger and finger patch. Some variations are the Elite Sport Supreme Goalkeeper Glove. So this is a combination of that negative cut that we spoke about. You can see the gussets and that tighter finger area in the two middle fingers, followed by roll. So this is a really popular glove because you have a little bit of a roll and you have a little bit of a negative cut glove. So you have latex to ball contact as well as the tightness, but still enough room in the backhand for that goalkeeper that doesn't have super long and super narrow palm. So this is maybe benefited for a wider range of goalkeepers. Another great example, sliding in the Uhlsport Aqua Grip HN brand new. So this is an HN, which means half negative. So you're going to see the negative stitching in the two middle fingers, but now you have negative on the inside of the pointer finger, negative on the inside, so it brings it nice and tight. But that roll finger that we were talking about before, so the fingers that may see a lot of different twists and turn of the latex or even the shot, you have a roll finger, so a lot of latex ball of contact on the pointer finger as well as the pinky, maybe as you're deflecting or that ball comes off the grass. So there's a lot of different options within even the negative cut. There's a lot of goalkeeper glove options. There's a lot of goalkeeper glove manufacturers out there, and within that there's a lot of different cuts. So you have to determine as a goalkeeper what fits your body type. Okay? Is it a roll palm? Is it a flat palm? Is it a negative cut? So determine what glove fits your body type best, from how it fits on the fingers, how it fits through your backhand, and how it fits through the wrist closure. If you have any questions on goalkeeper gloves, contact keeperstop.com.